Hello guys, welcome to EasyMath. I am Tammy. Today I'll be teaching you on how to identify your U and the V in integration by part. So we have that integral f of x, g of x, dx, right? And then the formula says that this integral would be in form of this v du. So u would be u, f of x, sorry, would be u, and then g of x dx would be dv. So basically, all we need to do with this integral is to identify what our u is and what our dv is. Then we can plug it in this guy here. So that's it. So once we can identify what our u is and what our dv is, we just plug it in the formula, and then we get our answer straight up. All right. So now I'm going to give an example just to illustrate what I'm talking about. So this is the example. We want to integrate ln x dx, right? So ln x dx can also be written as 1 ln x dx, which can also be further written as x raised to power 0 ln x dx, right? So you get the idea why I'm doing this, right? So now what I need to do is to identify what my u is. Once I've identified what my u is, by default I know what my dv is, right? That makes sense. Cool. So this is the concept I'm going to use. This concept is called L.A.E.T. L.A.E.T. Don't forget L.A.E.T. So L means, I think I should just use something else for that. So we have L, which means logarithmic function. Then we have A, which means algebra, right? And then E, exponential. And then T, which is trigonometry. So trigonometric function. So all you have to do is to know this acronym. Once you know it, then you can easily identify your U. So what we're doing is we're going to choose our U in this order. Sorry, that looks horrible, I know. Yeah, so we're going to choose our U. This is how we're going to identify our U. All right, U identification. Let me put it that way. Yeah, you get it. So it means that logarithm comes first, followed by algebraic function, followed by exponential, followed by trigonometry, in that order. So once you have an integrand which contains exponential and trig, you know what comes first, right? Exponential comes first, so exponential becomes a u. And then if you have logarithm and trig, you know that logarithm comes first. So that's the idea. So looking at this example one, right? Looking at this example one, we have x raised to power 0 ln x dx. So x raised to power 0 is in form of algebraic, right? So we are going to treat that as algebraic, and then ln x is a form of logarithm, right? Because ln is a natural logarithm, right? Not like the common one, which is like log to base something, right? So which means that this guy here, so let me just write that in the format of asterisk. So you can just write this like this: ln x raised to power 0 dx, right? Cool. So it implies that ln x is gonna be u, right? And this guy here is gonna be our dv. Then we are good to go. So since we are able to identify these, we just load them in the formula, and then we get the required answer. So, but I will just go ahead and then solve this, right? So u equals ln x, right? And then dv equal x squared 0 is 1. We know that. I'm just trying to make it easy. That's why. So my du, it's gonna be 1 over x dx, right? And then my v, yeah, all we have to do is to integrate, because we need v to be slotted in the formula asterisk, right? So we have v to be x. When I integrate both sides, I'm going to have v equals to x, right? So let's put all the things that we have. Let's put all these things that we have here, and then we slot it in asterisk. So it implies that our integral, right, is gonna be uv. So uv is what? U is our ln x and v is x. So this is gonna be like this, right? And then followed by integral v, which is x, dot du, which is what? 1 over x dx. So what can you see? You can see cancel, right? So this guy cancels this guy, right? So it implies that we're gonna have x ln x minus integral dx, and this is x ln x minus x plus c. Don't forget to put your c, because your c is a constant of integration. Because we're dealing with indefinite integral, that's why we have c. If it is definite, we don't need to put the c. We have to just slot in the definite points, right? So you can go ahead and then try this. So I'll put this as example 2, right? Example 2. And then you can try this as well. Yeah, I know that's going to be difficult. But I believe you'll be able to identify what your u is and what your dv is, and then you do the normal differentiation and integration, and then slot whatsoever you have back to the formula asterisk. So if you enjoyed this video, ensure that you like, share, and then you subscribe. Then make sure you hit the notification button, so that when the next video comes in, you're gonna get it. So in my next video, I will be showing you on how to solve integration by part without using the formula. So you just use the method, and then you get your answer. So see you next time. Bye.